Studio STL is presented by Michael's Flooring Outlet. 3 locations in St. Louis, so you can say, I got floored at Michael's Flooring Outlet.
Good morning, St. Louis. Happy Friday. Thanks for joining the Best of Studio STL. I'm your host, Brittany Kay. We got a full list of super fun stuff. First thing up, we're taking you all the way back to the 1800s, I believe, or is it the 1980s? I don't know. But anywho, do you remember the movie The Never Ending Story? Why did I say the 1800s? It's the late 1900s. But they're going to be playing it again at Tenacious Eats, and they're partnering up with a local brewery, and they're going to be bringing this entire movie to life on a plate of food. Take a look. Kitchen. Do you guys remember the 1984 classic, The Never Ending Story? I do. Come on now. I feel like everybody remembers. Well, not everybody nowadays. But anywho, 2 local businesses are joining together to do movies for foodies. They're joining together with the food and the movie aspect, and they're doing it in a big way by creating food that goes with the movie. So I'd like you guys to meet the owners right now, Chef Liz and Kate of Tenacious Eats and 2 Plumbers Brewery. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks for having us, Brittany. This is so much fun.
I mean, this is a super dope idea. I mean, you're just taking me back to when I was a little girl, and we were talking earlier. They played this movie all the time growing up.
I remember seeing it on cable back in the day, over
you know, we have
and
streaming
over.
services now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember
just dated
too.
myself by saying cable.
No, you're fine. I had cable too. You're good. We are all good.
But you and I were talking about this. It like takes us back.
Yeah.
We remember what life was like back then, and that's why we really wanted to work with 2 Plumbers, because it's a brewery, but it's also an arcade. And I'm getting goosebumps because when we were there last, my husband and I couldn't stop playing Pac-Man and Galaga.
Oh.
They have Frogger and pony games and pinball. And I'm sorry, but beer, come on.
Exactly.
Yeah, same time period. A lot of our games are from the 80s.
Yeah. Well, how did you guys come up with the idea, and why did you pick a movie like this?
Well, okay, so Tenacious Eats, we've been in business for almost 14 years now. Our 14th anniversary is coming up at the end of the year. And this is a film that I've put off doing because I love it so much. It's so close to my heart, and wanting to, you know, relive the film. I just wanted to make sure it was in the perfect space. And working with 2 Plumbers, we finally found the perfect space to show this film. And I don't know about you, but I want to live inside the movie.
Yeah.
I want to live vicariously. I want to have a luck dragon named Falcor.
Yeah.
And I mean, this movie is all about courage and imagination and the, you know, unbridled spirit of storytelling, right? And I think this is a good movie to bring us all together right now over food and beer, and video games, right?
Yeah.
So we're doing 5 courses. This is the first course. This is,
Okay, yeah.
I call this a latchkey Benedict.
Because I was watching you play this. This is interesting, and it looks like it has a story behind it. So how'd you piece this together?
This is a sourdough vol au vent. It's like a little cup with an olive oil poached egg yolk. I have a Sanka gastrique, because of the instant coffee the dad's drinking in the beginning.
I see what you did there.
Little microgreens, and then I have a blood orange aioli and a little bit of a red pepper pesto underneath the egg. And when you break this egg, it's going to ooze all over your plate. Isn't that pretty?
You were very
And
intentional.
delicious.
And delicious. And then this is the dessert course. I didn't bring the other 3 courses because they're a surprise. It's on our menu, but this is a Gen X whoopie pie. And it is a strawberry cake with a whipped white chocolate ube ganache and calamansi in the center and a little bit of chocolate dirt. And this one is also called Moonchild.
Oh, I love that. Oh, also the artist, that's a group together. If you know, you know. But anywho, 2 Plumbers Brewery to wash it all down.
Exactly.
What you got?
And I can verify that these are all very good. I've gotten the pleasure of trying the whoopie pie and how do I pronounce the?
Vol au vent.
Yes, that.
We'll let you say it every time.
Yeah, it's got some sourdough and an egg. Yeah.
Yes, this is our Ecto cider. This is a tangerine semi-sweet cider that we make on site. We're in St. Charles.
Sounds good.
So we're gonna pair this And then I also brought, this is our Rosdauer. This is a West Coast IPA, and it has it has Chinook and Simcoe hops. It's very tasty.
It looks good.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Very pretty color.
And then so we have in our arcade, we brew our beer. We have a pizza kitchen. We're obviously doing a 5-course dinner here, and we rent out for private events.
This is super cool.
We'll be showing this upstairs at our event space.
Oh, I love that. Okay, for folks to grab tickets, when and where is this happening?
This is April 10th. Doors open at 6:30, and all of our guests will get free gameplay. Is that right?
Yes. You come in, you play arcade games.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I love that. That is a deal.
I'm worried about playing too many games. I'll behave.
You can never play too many games. This will be the night to do it.
This will be the night. April 10th.
Yeah.
Tickets are on sale at STLTenaciousEats.com.
Yes.
And right now we have a few left. We have some discount tickets left. If they type in ARTEX, ARTEX, exclamation point, there's a huge discount if
There
they
we
use
go.
that code right now. There's only a few tickets left at that price, but
Grab them while you can. Again, here's the information for you guys. It's happening April 10th, and they're going to be playing the classic, The Never Ending Story. Oh my goodness, it's taking me back. Make sure you give them a like and follow on social media. It's Tenacious Eats and Two Plumbers Brewery. Next on the list, we had a local artist come onto the show, and she is unveiling a new exhibit. It's all about paper. She takes just simple pieces of paper and turns it into a masterpiece. New artwork alert! A Delicate State is a new exhibit utilizing simple paper and turning it into a masterpiece. The artist behind the work is Miss Natalie Wellborn. Hello!
Hi.
Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
When you first came on and introduced me to the types of paper artwork that you did, I was amazed. Get a closer look, you guys. This is all paper. So can you tell us, like, isn't there a specific name for this?
It's just really paper cutting.
Paper cutting.
Yeah. There is a more German traditional style, but I started with, but I kind of moved on from that and started using a scalpel blade and just the silk paper.
Yeah. So tell me what the process is like, and how many people are into art like this?
It's a lot more prevalent over in Europe, or even like China, but it's really pretty simple process, or at least the idea of it is pretty very simple. You just take a piece of paper. You can draw on the back of it if you want to. I usually do. I usually have like my template made out, and I just take my scalpel blade and just sit and cut.
Yeah.
Usually want to do your finer detail work first. That way you kind of have more structure to your paper, because if you cut a whole, bunch of like bigger pieces and then you try to get that fine detail work, it's not gonna go well.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about A Delicate State and what the true message is that you want folks to take away with this art.
I don't know if I really have a message. I just really enjoy doing it. And I guess we're kind of also incorporating my pregnancy into the show a little bit.
Yes, congratulations,
Thank you.
your little bundle of joy.
Yeah, we're very excited. This is kind of our last show or kind of like appearance at all before the pregnancy, and then we probably won't. I don't know. We're gonna have to see how she does.
Right.
How
it's a girl.
Yeah. How
Women's History Month.
Yes. How is she gonna sleep and.
Yeah.
We want to make sure she's taken care of before we try and venture into back to doing all of this.
Well, let's kind of talk about the pieces that you brought today.
Yeah.
Is this a sequel?
It's a dodo bird.
A dodo bird.
Yep.
Oh Lord, I don't know my animals.
It's okay.
So tell me about this piece. How long did it take you?
This one is one of my first photographic style ones. It was when I really kind of strayed from doing my own drawings and started taking photographs and really doing it. This one, because it was my first like that, and the little cuts, he took about 200 hours.
What?
Yeah, he took a really, really long time.
So when did you start this one?
It's been a long time. It's literally been years.
Oh, okay.
So this is like years of work.
Wow.
But yeah, that one really took me a long time. And then the next one is of my own cat. I love doing pets.
What's your cat's name?
His name's Jimmy.
Hello, Jimmy. You are featured on StudioSTL. He's a celebrity, doesn't even know it.
He doesn't, and it's probably for the best. Really, honestly, the funny thing about this one is the pillow work is what took the longest. All of that pillow work down at the bottom took quite a long time. And then the next one, I call it Blue, it was a first show for Soulard, and I didn't actually finish it in time, but I still completed the piece. And
wow, that's gorgeous.
I thought the theme of the show was blue, and so I was like, well, let's do blue whale, let's do waves. I found the picture and I was like, this is perfect, and then put the blue background, and then I didn't do the water marbling paper, but I do like to incorporate that into my pieces when I can find good pieces of it. And
well, this is just a little taste of what folks will be able to see. So make sure that you guys come and support Natalie. It's going to be happening Friday, April 3rd, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's at the Elysian Gallery.
Yes.
ElysianGalleryArt.com is the website. They're located at 301 East Broadway in Alton, Illinois. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor.
Yeah, and congratulations on your
Thank
abundant
you.
joy.
We're very excited.
She's going to be an artist too. I could feel it.
We'll see.
As we get ready for a new month, we have to close out Women's History Month the best way possible. So we invited back onto the show celebrity historian Rafi Andonian to give us some information on how women introduced themselves to the American Revolution. Special during our country's 250th anniversary. Here to share how American women helped win American independence is celebrity historian Rafi Andonian.
Here I am, patriotically.
Loving that bow tie, my guy. You're always fashionable every time.
Thank you.
You know,
It's
it's in the name.
That's right.
As the name suggests, celebrity historian.
That's right.
So let's get into our women here. We're wrapping up Women's History Month. So how did women support the American Revolution?
Well, I brought these items here. And in the American Revolution, one of the things that's known is the English taxing stuff, right? And some of these duties in 1767 that were imposed were on items like glass, like tea, like paint and dyes, like paper, a lot of household kind of items that affected women disproportionately. So when the rebels, the patriots, the Americans, the Continentals, when they decided that they want to put pressure on the English, they had to come up with non-importation agreements and non-consumption agreements. Non-importation to hurt trade with the English, to hurt the English merchants, which they had to go get broad support from American merchants, because if a few guys are smuggling stuff in, that's going to, undermine the boycott, right?
Gotcha.
But you need non-consumption at home of these very goods by women to buy in. And now you're going to have to make stuff at home. If you hurt trade, you got to do manufacturing at home. So women start to get together in what's known as Daughters of Liberty groups to learn how to make fabric as opposed to bringing it in from England, so they can make their own clothes. And wearing your own clothes more casually became a badge of honor and a badge of patriotism by these women to participate in the early revolutionary protests. Now, when the war came, they continued in those organizations, creating something like a ladies' association to support the soldiers, Continental soldiers, by raising money to send to them. So women participated heavily in the revolution to make the successes of both the boycotts and later the military.
Okay, I'm sure their contributions changed their social roles over time.
It did. Now, think about it. Now they're participating in the political arena. They may not be holding office, but they're having a female acceptable at the time way of participating in the political arena. By the way, successfully. That boycott that I mentioned cut 40% of the English imports, so really put the pressure on. So now women have stepped into these new roles in these new spaces. When the new republic is now born after American Revolution, there's new opportunity. A couple of things that happen is the rise of opportunities in education. In fact, female academies in the 1790s, you'd be maybe 14 to 17 years old when you go to an academy. In the 1790s, maybe about a dozen are established shortly after the republic is established. Just a generation later, 200. In fact, their enrollment at women's academies equaled that of men in college, by the 1820s, believe it or not. That's how successful education opportunities were for women. And why is that? Because in the new republic, now that you have this, because the revolutionary ideals that into participation, because you're smart, absolutely, tapping into the pool, right, of talent. And the reason that matters is because to create citizens who are educated, citizens who are informed, citizens, what the word they would use is virtuous. For a republic to survive, you need the women who are educating these citizens, especially at home, to be educated and enlightened themselves, because that's how you're going to raise educated citizens. A couple of great examples of that. Judith Murray writes some essays about the equality of the sexes, believe it or not. John Adams and George Washington actually bought some of those essays, so we know she was communicating with them. Another person was Anais Stockton. She actually voted in New Jersey in the 1790s. Believe it or not, some women could vote in New Jersey in the 1790s, and she was able to also correspond with George Washington. And it wasn't only white women, it was black women as well. A couple of great examples are Phyllis Wheatley, who was a poet. She was born in Africa, enslaved in Massachusetts, wrote poetry. George Washington recognized her as a great poetic genius. Did you realize that? And she earned her freedom out of that. And one last woman to mention in this, also African-American, was Elizabeth Freeman, who was born a slave in Massachusetts, escapes her master's home, petitions to the legislator, has her state legislator join her in writing a writ to support her lawsuit in Massachusetts to gain her freedom. Believe it or not, the state legislator didn't side with the master, but sided with her, supported her in the lawsuit. Massachusetts courts actually voted in her favor, or ruled in her favor. First enslaved petition to be successful as a result of that.
First name?
That's right, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Freeman. I got to look into her.
And as a result of that, Massachusetts eventually abolished slavery.
Wow.
That's the precedent that she said. That's all women's efforts that are taking place, whether we're talking about slavery, revolutionary victory, creating citizens, and George Washington and other early people recognized that genius and what was taking place.
And that's how you wrap up Women's History Month, Rafi. That's how you do it. Women represent. Make sure that you guys reach out to Rafi. He's always giving tours. He is what he says he is, a celebrity historian. This guy knows everything. Give him a like and follow on social media. Also on YouTube, he's always posting on there little tidbits of information. Thanks so much for joining the show today.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
Great Women's History Month.
Yes. Now, as we enter into April, you're probably wondering, what are the trends? What's going on? We got the 411 with City Lifestyle magazine. The publishers Kelly and Gordon are showing us who they interviewed this month. Welcome on back to Studio STL. Well, City Lifestyle magazine is here with their latest issue, and they're talking all about investment. We're talking to the publishers, Kelly and Gordon. Welcome.
Good morning. Thanks for having us. Yes, well, I guess it's noon now, isn't it? Sorry,
Oh,
no, it's morning.
It's morning. Yep, it's the
I
morning.
don't know what time it is anymore.
She's been confused all morning.
Honestly, it's dark
Okay, just
outside,
creeping up quick.
so it's easy to
But I did remember it is the investment issue.
Yes.
And, you know, investment is not just about money. It's about investing in your life, in your health,
Yes.
in your business. And so this month on our covers, we've got of the Clayton and St. Charles County, we've got Tim Tebow. We personally met him. There's a story in the magazine about him. He is so humble, and his mission is just so gratifying and with such grace, and he's so humble. We just enjoyed meeting him. You can see him on the covers, and on our Chesterfield City Lifestyle, we have Rachel Johnson. She is the owner of the Medi Weight Loss in Chesterfield, and she is all about health and wellness, so investing in your health. And of course, if you want to invest in your travel, Gordon.
A lot of people want to do that right now.
Travel, yes.
We can travel out of here away from this rain.
We hope to have you in the car, but with the rain, we couldn't do it. But what if your travel became less like a commute and more like a first-class experience?
Oh, sign me up.
And we're talking about the 2026 Lincoln Navigator. The 2026 Lincoln Navigator has the 3-row seats. All seats have massages in them. They have ventilators.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, that is the sunrise
vehicle.
copper metallic color, which is very popular right now. The tailgate is a split tailgate. As you see, that's a 48-inch display right there for you. Now, what's really cool about it is the Rejuvenation Center. Now, that's what we wanted you to see today. You sit in this thing. Soccer moms, pay attention, because right there, when you drop the kids off and you're sitting there waiting for come out of school, you can hit Rejuvenate. It sets your seat back. The lighting sets the mood. There's
Tells you to
also a
close your
digital
eyes.
scent a digital scent that comes out throughout the car.
Really?
And you just sit
And let's not forget about the massagers.
What's it smell
And the
like?
massage seats.
New car smell?
There's
New
Mystic
car smell,
Forest.
Mystic Forest. You can set them. There's like 3 different scents, and it's just an amazing car. It's got the panoramic sunroof, which goes all the way back across the car. And the tailgate is really cool because it's got a split tailgate. You know, you have the big tailgates.
Right.
Well, not with the Lincoln Navigator. It's a split tailgate, and it's half goes up and the other half comes down like a little table, and
got
you can
you.
sit and just have a little
Yeah.
party out there. It's great for like picnics and stuff. It's the ultimate experience
It
for
is,
any car
absolutely.
that's out
So
there.
that's a nice vehicle
Yeah,
right
love
there.
it. And of course, there's other stories that are in the magazine. If you want to learn about wealth, we've got Steve Pearman. If you want to learn about Zenful meeting spaces, Zentry Pass is the new way to work. And then, of course, investing in your home. A smart choice is Good Windows. So you've got Window Depot, STL, and we have so many great stories in there that are about investing in your health, your wealth, your life. And when you do that, you're investing in your community and making a big impact, right?
Oh, I love this.
And you know, if someone else is interested in elevating their brand,
Mm-hmm.
sharing their stories, that's what we do with the St. Charles, Chesterfield, and Clayton City Lifestyle magazines and citylifestyle.com. You can get a hold of us and see how we can share your message and tell your story.
Absolutely. You guys can definitely head to their website to grab all of these issues. St. Charles, Chesterfield, any of these that you can think of, it all has a story that's from somebody in your community. So reach out to them for more information for this April issue. All about investment, not just money, but your health, wellness, your home, everything.
That's right.
Appreciate you guys for
Nothing's more
coming.
important than investing in yourself, right?
Okay, that's what I'm trying to do in this season. I'm a little late with my New Year's goals,
I
but
think you're doing great.
I'm gonna grab this issue. It's gonna help me out.
Perfect.
It's about time we head to break, but keep it here. The Best of Studio STL will be back with way more fun stuff. Welcome back to the Best of Studio STL. As promised, we got more fun stuff. If you're wondering how to bring your next event to the next level in a super fun way, we got somebody that can come straight to your doorstep. They're called Hoop St. Louis. They're a new business where you can dunk, slam dunk, alley-oop all the way to the hoop. Take a look. Welcome on back to Studio STL. I know it's raining, but we are outside anyway because there's a very fun new organization that's hitting the St. Louis region that can bring fun right to your doorstep. We're talking about Hoop St. Louis. We're talking to Chris and Dewan. Welcome to the show, guys.
Welcome, thank you. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So when we first talk about how you came up with this idea, because I'm really happy that you have us underneath a hood here. Come rain, sleet, or shine, this is something that will be able to liven up any type of event. So why did you come up with the idea?
So our brother Drew right here, he sent it to us, and he was like, "What do you think we should do with it?"
Right.
And I was like, "Well, there's nothing in St. Louis like it." So we figured, like, well, let's put our heads together and come up with this idea, and we just brought it here.
And look at it now. Well, I love the colors that you came up with, the idea and everything. So what's the process like when folks call you and they say, hey, I have a birthday party, can you come? What's that process like?
So on our website, they can go book on our website. We send an invoice. They can choose how many hours they want. They can choose they want additional hours. We also have cornhole, big Jenga, and big Connect 4 that comes with it for additional pricing. And then wherever they located, we just come to bring our services there.
This is perfect for like a cookout or something. Like if it's just like the spur of the moment and you're like, how can we liven something up? Let's call Hoop STL.
Right.
So let's play some ball. So show me exactly what I'm supposed to do.
All right, so you come up here, you press the green button.
Okay.
Once you press it, you'll get 45 seconds. You score over 30 points, you'll get another additional 30 seconds, and then the rim will slide side to side.
This is something that can get really intense.
It can.
I'm looking at this already.
This is our real player right here.
Oh, so you're the hooper.
High scorer. He the high scorer right here.
212? Okay, somebody got 184. I'm gonna tell you right now. The score that I'm about to get
As long as you get over 30, we good.
is nothing compared to that. Are you ready?
Come on.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
It's gonna count down 3, 2, 1.
Okay, here we go. Oh, Lord. Oh my goodness. Oh I'm trying. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Woo!
All right, so right here you see us counting down again.
Again.
And now the rim will move side to side.
Oh.
He got over 30 points. He goes side to side each time.
Oh, this is different. I'm just thinking this is your regular hooping type of thing. You guys got extra stuff on here. Well, I'm sure the folks watching at home, they're wondering, well, how can I get in touch with them? You guys got a website, phone number? How can they reach you?
Yeah, so you can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, all at Hoop St. Louis. Also visit the website, hoopstlouis.com. Saturday, we'll actually be at the St. Louis Margarita Fest at
nice.
Frankie Martin, so we'll be there from 12 to 6. So definitely come out, feel free to support, play some hoops, and just have a good time. So
I had so much fun. I know my score is a little whack, but I'm gonna practice. But make sure that you guys hit up Hoop St. Louis for any event that you can think of to really just bring the fun to your doorstep. These are the guys to call. Thank you guys for joining us.
We actually have a shirt for you too, last minute.
Oh,
So
y'all are too
we appreciate
sweet.
you.
Thank you so much. I'm officially a Hoop
Part of the
St.
team.
Louis
Thank you.
team member. Keep it here, Studio STL. We'll be right back. Super fun event. If you are interested and you're thinking about the next event that you're going to create, make sure that you reach out to them and follow them on social media and stay up to date. Well, next on the list, we're going to take a little bit of a pivot here with a local author. She has this friend who is a survivor of the Holocaust. She invited this friend to tell the story to her students, and she came to us, Studio STL, with a new book. Her friend said that she's cool with allowing her to tell the story, and she wants to do it in a way where it inspires and encourages children to not be bystanders, but to stand up when it truly matters. Promises to Keep, a new book telling the story of a Holocaust survivor in a way that encourages the youth to speak up when it matters. Joining me is the author, Patricia Steer, a former teacher of the Rockwood School District. Welcome to Studio STL.
Thanks for having me. It's great.
Congratulations on the new book.
Well, thank you. And this is a great time to be here because Holocaust Remembrance Day is coming up April 13th and 14th.
Yes, it is.
And I wrote this book. Actually, when I was teaching, we taught the Holocaust. I invited a speaker to come to talk to my students. And this woman came, and we became good friends. She came for several years and told her story how at the young age of a young teenager, 14, she got out of Germany by herself. She had to make some difficult decisions. And, you know, difficult decisions are not easy, but they matter. And I talked to the students after we talk about how she got out of Germany and got to America, leaving behind her family, her friends, everything she held dear. I talked to the students about how important it is for them to make right decisions, you know, because they will have to. And right decisions really aren't the easiest things to do.
Yeah.
But I tell them that it does matter. It really matters because anti-Semitism, hatred, evil still exists today after World War II. It might even be just as bad. And I tell them to be an upstander and not a bystander. I tell them that it's important if they're at school and they see a kid being bullied or they see a kid sitting by themselves at lunch all by themselves or somebody in PE that never gets picked to be on a team, that they need to stand up for them, to be that upstander, not that bystander. You know, we need them to make good choices and to surround themselves with people who make good choices and don't run with the wrong crowd, you know, because we need them. We need them to be a light to the world. The world needs them. And this is at the end of the talk, I give them an opportunity to sign the back of this postcard. And they will make a promise. I promise to end hatred and prejudice at my school, and maybe just sign their first name. And then I will take them to the St. Louis Holocaust Museum, showing them that these students have made a promise.
Oh, absolutely. When they pick this book up, what do you think will be the biggest takeaway for them as far as how you were able to frame this book in a way that they can really soak in your point?
Well, I wrote the book for middle school, 5 through 9, and I wrote it in verse. And I'm hoping what they will see is her courage, her perseverance, her faith in God to get her where she needs to be. And they all need to know that deep down inside, they have that. And they can see it in her struggles when she was beaten up by the Nazi Hitler Youth, or when kids called her dirty names, that she didn't take it personally. And kids today, you know, kids on the other side of the spectrum who are being bullied, who are being picked on, they need to realize as they read this book is they can have the courage too to stand up for themselves. They don't have to believe what other kids are names they're calling them or how they're treating them, that they can know that they can rise above that and make right decisions.
Well, this copy is out right now. How can folks who are watching at home grab one?
Yes, it's on Amazon.com by Patricia Steer. There's a lot of promises to keep, but make sure it's Patricia Steer.
Okay.
Yes, and I'd like to give you this signed copy and read it and pass it on. I really would love to get it in every school, you know, in the country for kids to know that there is hope.
Well, definitely. If you saw that QR code on your screen, please scan it. Again, she said Promises to Keep is on Amazon. So make sure that you grab a copy today. Patricia, thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure.
So that book is out now. If you want to cop a copy of Promises to Keep, then you can do that by going online to their website. Next on the list, we had the people from the French Film Festival come on in. We did a little arts and crafts. I'm just gonna say what we came up with was definitely abstract. Take a look. It's the 18th year celebrating the French Film Festival, and we are so excited because they have a full list of everything. And this year's theme is gonna be the French art and cinema. Here with that list, we have Emmett, and we're gonna be doing a little arts and crafts, a little art with artist Susie. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. I'm excited for this French festival.
Me too. It's a really great chance to see how French art has influenced French cinema throughout history. And so we have some amazing films. We have The Artist, which won an Oscar nomination for Best Film. We have Triplets of Belleville, which is an animated thing which everybody loves, everybody should come see. We have a film called The Divine Sarah Bernhardt, which is about the very first worldwide global star, a woman named Sarah Bernhardt. And one thing interesting about our festival that is not with any other festival is that we have people introducing films. And so we have a film called Museum, which is this really cool film it's a documentary about high school students visiting a museum for the first time. And just like kids being kids.
From their perspective.
Yeah, from their perspective, it's really, really cool.
That sounds really cute.
But that film will be introduced by artist Susie Farron, yes.
Yes, Susie. Okay, how long have you been an artist?
Oh, it's a long story.
Okay.
We have enough time. Not that long.
Okay, good. What does it take to be a good artist?
I think it takes going to the studio every day and just doing it. I'm a big fan of just doing it. And you'll see when we do this little exercise how much fun you can have when your brain doesn't say, oh, that's not good.
This is not turning out right. Well, how did you get to the point, Susie, of trusting the process, as people would say?
I just got a lot of artists in St. Louis have been so supportive, and after a while you just start believing it, right?
If you don't believe in it, who will?
Exactly.
Okay. So what types of art do you specialize in, Susie?
I do a lot of fiber art, and I'm an abstract painter, and I make three-dimensional things. I like to play, and this, what we're going to do is play.
Yes.
Which is appropriate for this film museum.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited about.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into the play part. That's what I signed up for this job for. So what are we doing today?
We're going to take the tops off our pens,
Okay.
right? And we're going to look carefully at our paper, okay? So get to see. And now we're going to shut our eyes.
Oh.
And we're going to do a self-portrait with our eyes shut.
Of who?
Of you as a self-portrait. Each one of us says
self-portrait. That's what she meant.
Yeah.
of who. So when you do it, you just keep your eyes shut. You know that you have two eyes and maybe some eyebrows. And you have a nose, right? You've got lips, right? It doesn't have to be a full body self-portrait. You got a neck and you got a head.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. You can't look.
I know, but I
Oh my God.
draw on the table.
I just know one eye gonna be up,
Yeah.
one eye's
this
And
is
that's
really-
down.
just like Picasso.
Just like, how long do we have?
Oh, we could go on for hours. No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna have. I just know I'm gonna have a unibrow.
This feels
I'm gonna have a mustache on
dangerous.
mine.
Nobody's looking, right? Nobody's cheating.
mean,
I'm not
Except-
cheating. I
no, but I'm
started
not
cheating
looking.
first. I don't know where my eyeball went.
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Just do it. Okay, finish
Okay.
up now.
I don't know
All
where
right.
my eyeball went.
It doesn't
Okay.
matter.
I got a little nose.
I'm sure
I
it's
guess
great.
this will be my mouth
I
now.
might have forgotten an eye.
Self-portrait.
I definitely,
Oh, goodness.
yeah, my nose. Don't feel good about my nose. Okay, I'm ready.
I know I have a
Is it
lot.
time?
It's time. Let's look.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, that's not that bad.
not that bad at all.
Let's hold them up for
Huh,
everybody.
yeah, look at that. I just,
How we do, y'all?
yeah.
Is this
Not
me?
as terrible as, I think I'm better blind than
You see way better with your eyes closed.
Yeah.
No, because
I-
your critic isn't telling you.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
amazing.
so we got to get a frame now and
Yeah.
hang it
I'll
up
put this at least on the refrigerator.
on
Yeah.
the fridge.
If you want to keep it
Oh, wait
as
a
a
minute.
souvenir.
As a true artist,
Oh.
we must sign our work.
Good
Yeah,
point.
yeah. I don't know, what's all this stuff?
There we go. Now it's ready for the frame.
Yeah.
All right.
So Susie will be talking about the process and her art before the film. It's really pretty exciting.
Well, I'm excited for it. How long is the film?
How long is that film?
Yeah.
Oh, 90 minutes?
Okay.
Yep, 90, yeah, 90
You know,
minutes.
some films could be 2 hours, you know.
No, we have this. The final film of the festival is like 3.5 hours long.
Really?
The greatest documentary director of all time, Frederick Weissman. He recently passed away, and so we're showing La Danse, which is this incredible film about the Paris Opera Royal Ballet. And yeah, it's a long one, but incredible, worth seeing. And that'll be introduced by Alex McPherson from the St. Louis Arts Critic.
Well, it sounds like a very fun list for the French Film Festival. Where can folks get more information?
cinemastlouis.org.
Really easy.
Very easy.
Yes, it's coming up April 3rd to the 12th. Make sure that you go and take a look at all of the art. It's happening with the French art in cinema. That's what the influence is going to be. Eminent Susie, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Susie, you're an awesome teacher. You have taught me something different. The French Film Festival, it is getting ready to kick off. It's not going to be here for very long. And this year's theme, they're talking about French art and its influence in film. Super cool. That's where that art aspect came from when we did the live segment. Okay, next on down the list, we had the coolest pets on the show. One was named Jupiter and one was named Rorschach, something like that. That was the cat's name. But these are therapy animals, and this organization, they basically register your animals to be therapy animals and to be there in a time of need. They're fundraising right now, and they gave us all the details on how you can support. We're going to continue that pet trend. We talked about ferrets, but now we're going to talk about some other animals. Pet Partners is here. They're talking about an upcoming fundraiser, and it's all about the pets. We're going to introduce them first before the humans back there. Right here, we have Rorschach. Hello, it's the cat here. And then down here, he's out of this world, Mr. Jupiter. Oh, yeah. Okay, now time for the humans. We're talking with Paige, and then we also have Linda on my left here. So if you guys could tell me a little bit more about what Pet Partners is all about when it comes to these therapy animals.
Yeah, my name is Paige. I am a cat handler here in St. Louis. I'm also an evaluator, so I evaluate the therapy animals. And this is Linda, our community leader. Pet Partners is a nonprofit organization that registers therapy animals to become therapy animals. So they provide education, the insurance, a little bit of everything you need to make your animal a therapy animal.
Well, tell us a little bit more about Rorschach here.
Rorschach has been doing this for over 3 years here in St. Louis. He's visited over 800 people.
Really?
Nursing homes, VA hospitals, but our favorite is hospice patients. Some people just want to hold a cat one last time, and that's their favorite thing to do.
Tell me a little bit more about therapy animals. What's their mission? What's their true job?
Yeah, therapy animals here. So they're just there to provide comfort to the person.
Gotcha.
Or like we're going into the places providing happiness for those people. So we're not like service animals or emotional therapy animals, but
I'm glad you
for the community.
Yeah, I'm glad you were able to provide that difference that differentiates therapy animals from all the others out there. Well, Linda, we're gonna come on over to you with Mr. Jupiter. Let's talk about this upcoming fundraiser, Pet of the Year.
Yes, well, both of our animals, pardon me, were in the contest last year, and we just do this to raise money because the need is really great to add more volunteers and more teams.
Jupiter.
And he's a lover right now.
He's a
His
big
body
thing.
language is telling her, I'm so relaxed, I love you, hold my hand, let
Yes.
me kiss you.
Okay, I'll
But this
hold
is
your
what he
hand.
does, and this is what
Yes.
the people that we visit enjoy about him.
Oh, I love
So
him.
with the competition, what we've done is we've gotten creative and created some logos and T-shirts and sweatshirts, and then I came up with the idea of doing a bag, a tote bag.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why we are very unique in the marketplace is because we allow all of these different animals.
I mean,
to
look at
become-
this. Is that a llama or
Yes.
alpaca?
Yeah, both. Yeah, you're doing good.
And this a parrot on top?
That is.
Okay, we got a donkey, a bunny.
Well, that's a horse.
Oh, that's a
It's okay.
horse.
A small one.
He looked a little miniature.
That's okay. It is a.
Wait a minute. Is that a mouse?
Yes.
At the bottom?
We do rats.
Rats? You guys
Some
gotta
people, I mean, they're very smart.
Really?
And they're very loving.
Okay, so you train them to be therapy animals?
Well, we work with their owners to be handlers of these animals.
This is real
Absolutely. And I have a van, so I want to get all of these, but I think I can figure out how to fit a mini horse.
Okay.
So I'm looking
Yes.
for a mini horse.
That
if
would be
anyone-
good.
But we just started here because after COVID, there were so many people that needed comfort and support. And
I mean, we need that right now, Linda.
And I'm going to tell you something. For a volunteer, I am high as a kite after my visits because of how wonderful the interactions are. Yes. And you can go to Pet Partners of St. Louis on Facebook, on Instagram, and you can see a lot of the photos of them in action. And if you do want to be
On
a
the
volunteer,
back.
there you go, girl. That's
On
it.
the back here, if you want to register with Pet Partners, they take you through steps. Head to their website, petpartners.org/volunteer. They're going to take you step by step on how you can register.
And may we have just a commercial moment?
What-
If you
let's do
donate
it.
$20 or more,
$20 or more,
I will send you one of these bags.
one of these beautiful totes.
Yes. Or if you like
Look at
what
that
the
thing. Oh,
world
you like the
needs
tote,
now
too. Yep.
bag.
Jupiter likes the tote. Make sure
Oh,
you
look,
guys
he's
sign up
kissing it.
today. Keep it here. We'll be right back with more Studio STL. Hell, I'm gonna just lay down. Come on, we're gonna lay down together. So all the funds raised will go into helping support therapy animal teams in the St. Louis region. So make sure that you go to their website to learn more information. We're gonna head to break right now, but don't go anywhere. The Best of Studio STL will be right back. Hey, welcome back to the Best of Studio STL. We can't leave you without giving you some movie recommendations. Something to go into the theaters and see, but another option if you want to stay home, be a couch potato. We did that with Kathy Kaiser. Take a look at what she recommended.
I'm Bowser Jr., and I'm gonna be taking my father now!
Oh, we got something for the kiddos in theaters. We're talking about the Super Mario Galaxy movie and more recommendations with our favorite movie critic, Kathy Kaiser.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm excited. Mario is back in theaters.
Yes, yes. The kids are going to be super excited this weekend, looking for something to do over spring break.
Yep.
Head to the movie theater and see that with the kiddos. It's really good.
You liked it?
I liked it. I liked it very much. I'm going to give it 3.5 out of 5 popcorns. It's going to be great for the kids over 5. There's
Over
some
5.
scary stuff for the little ones, yeah. So I'm saying
Interesting.
if the kids are over 5, you want to head to the theaters this weekend and see Super Mario Galaxy.
It was taking me aback though. You know, you're used to Mario sounding a certain way.
Yes.
But then, you know, they have like, you know, real people.
Right,
making
Chris
these-
Pratt.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it took me a little bit to adjust to it and how Mario sounds. I'm
Right.
like,
Did you
okay.
play the game when you were young?
I did, of
Okay,
course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I played it with my girls too. So if you love the game, you're going to love the movie. And I think you should see it this weekend in theaters.
There we have it. You said 3.5?
3.5 out of 5.
Okay, that's a good recommendation. Next on the list, we have the drama. Are you the drama?
No,
Am
never.
I the drama?
Let's take a look.
Before we got married, we did this thing where we said the worst thing we've ever done.
Okay,
Are you serious?
Oh, that question there, they ask, you know, what's something that you did before?
Never ask a fiance a question you're not prepared for the answer.
Okay, that's a word, Kathy.
There you go.
That's a
what I'm
word.
going to say.
This is interesting.
It's very interesting. A24 Studios, who doesn't love Zendaya?
Love her.
Robert Pattinson.
Love him too.
You can feel the chemistry between the two of them. Like I said, don't ask a question you don't want the answer for. Things may not play out the way you planned.
Nope, you may be questioning everything from that point on.
Right. I wasn't sold on the storyline. I'm going to give that one 3 out of 5 popcorns.
Okay.
It's in theaters this weekend. And it got the 3 because Zendaya and Robert are fantastic as far as acting.
Okay.
The storyline just got to be a little much.
Okay, this is interesting. I am excited to see him in this type of role, though.
Yes.
You know,
yeah,
I'm
it's
used to-
very good.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
used to
seeing him
being
serious.
Yes.
Well, very pale from
They're saying
Twilight,
it's a comedy.
you know?
Well, if it's a comedy, it's a dark one.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Interesting. Well, you know, A24, they always put a twist on everything.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, so 3 out of 5 popcorns, and we can see this in theaters?
Theaters this weekend.
Theaters this weekend. Okay, last on the list, you guys, Bait. This is something we can watch on the couch.
On Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Let's take a look.
Oh my God, Sharpeye, are you going to be the next James Bond?
Just an audition. James Bond is white.
Okay, this was interesting. I watched the trailer a little earlier.
Yes.
You know, in my office.
Uh-huh.
I was confused, I'll be honest. So, what is this about, Kathy?
So Riz Ahmed created, wrote, and is starring in this 6-part miniseries on Amazon Prime. He got the role of a lifetime. He's up for being the next 007.
Really?
In the series.
Okay.
Right? But then, you know, it is the role of a lifetime. Does he do good in audition? Does he not? Uh-huh. And then what does that do to your psyche? So there's a psychological component to what's all going to go down to. And hey, it'll keep you guessing. It's only a 6-part series. You can watch it this weekend, get it all in. I'm hoping there's more when it's all said and done. And who decided 6 was enough? I don't understand. Everything's 6 parts now instead of 8 or 10.
Yeah, I
Who
don't know.
knows?
That's interesting.
It's
okay.
called Bait.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet. 3 out of 5, 3.5 out of 5 popcorns
3.5,
this
okay.
weekend
Okay.
on Amazon Prime.
Okay, so we got some good recommendations to watch this weekend. 2 in theaters. You got the Super Mario Galaxy movie, the drama, and then on Amazon Prime, Bait.
With Riz Ahmed.
Yes.
Thank you.
Of course, make sure you give Kathy a like and follow on social media. There's her Facebook, there's her X. She's got all the great recommendations. That's what we call her every time. That series on Amazon Prime definitely sounds interesting. So if you're staying home this weekend like me, that would be something worth binge watching. Okay, next on the list, we're gonna get you up and out of the house, and we're gonna do a new fun activity. They have a grand opening this weekend. They're called the Drip Team Print. You know those tufting rugs that are trending that everybody's trying nowadays? Well, now there's gonna be something for us to try as well here in our region. So take a look at the rug that we created. You guys, we have a very new, cool activity for you to put on your list this weekend. They have their grand opening as well tomorrow, I believe. Drip Team Print. You know those custom rugs you see on social media, probably TikTok, of the couples, they're just tugging away at the rug. They're here today, and we're gonna make one. You see, we already got the Studio STL. Terrence is here. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. Congratulations for the grand opening tomorrow.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely. So what makes this so unique? And for the folks who aren't familiar with what this is, can you explain it a little bit?
It's tufting. So this is the art of making a rug. We use these tufting guns in order to make the rug. We feed the yarn through, we put it through the back, and it comes out fluffy on this opposite side to make the rug.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what's the process? I don't know, I'm intimidated. This looks a little hard.
The process is pretty simple. You just got to make sure that you, we walk you through all the directions as far as how to use the gun. You got to just make sure that you got it pushed all the way in and just go on and taking your time. As long as you do that and go with the flow, everything kind of works out. All right?
So how'd you get started doing this?
I got
How were you
started.
introduced?
I want to say I got started back in about 2021. Just wanted to try something new. I seen that the rugs was kind of popular around that time. It was something new on the scene. I tried it out. I loved it. I stuck with it and just did it every single day. And now I just teach people, and it's awesome. I get to see how everybody kind of learns and you know what I'm saying, pick it up as we go.
Well, I'm sure people come in with all kinds of crazy ideas. What's the craziest rug somebody's made?
Oh my God, I've had, I want to say the craziest one somebody came in and made was, I want to say a globe. But it wasn't just a globe. It was like
What side of it?
every side. It was like the clouds, the continents, all the oceans. It was something crazy. So we had to make some changes after that. The rug was made.
They definitely put the pressure on you guys.
Nah, for sure.
Oh, but I love this hat here. Look at this. All my card fans, St. Louis, stand up if you want to make something and you are a very proud fan. This is super cute. Oh, and then you have like different sizes and stuff too.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I just imagine like a little circular rug you could put by the desk or something.
No, this is our beginner. So these sides here, these frames are our beginner frames because it can be a lot on you if you haven't used a tufting gun before. But if you want to upgrade and do something a lot bigger, we definitely have options for you. You just let us know what size you want to do. We set it up for you and we go from there.
There we have it. Okay, is this one almost done?
Almost. We just have to fill in the white. This is going to be a white circle that goes around here. Yeah.
Can I
try it out? Absolutely.
I hope I don't mess it up.
So a little quick tip just to make sure you have the needle here, push all the way into the burlap, and just make sure you have these two guards touching the material the whole time.
Wait. Show the camera one more time.
So when you come in, you want to make sure you have this needle at the top of the gun, push all the way into the burlap, and make sure you have these two guards at the top touching the material the whole time as we go.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna watch you first.
Go in, make sure those guards are touching, turn your gun on, pull that trigger.
Oh.
And it makes a straight line just like that.
Okay, now start the circle for me.
Start the circle?
Yeah.
I'll start down here on this black line.
Okay.
And then I come all the way up.
Oh, the white part's going all in there. Okay, I could go up and down.
Yeah, okay. All right, just take your time. Make sure you push the gun all the way in.
All right now. Everybody look away.
Start right here.
Okay.
And then make sure it's straight.
Okay.
There you go. And then just go up.
Oh, snap. I'm an artiste. What else you need me to make?
Anything you want.
Okay. Okay, so tomorrow's the grand opening. What can folks expect? It's St. Peter's, right?
In St. Peter's. So our St. Louis location, we do rugs, but St. Peter's, we're going to be doing neon signs. We have custom shoe classes. We have a new lip gloss class coming that's on the way.
Wait, custom shoe classes? What you mean?
So you'll be able to come in and customize your shoes. You can bring in Skechers, Nikes, anything. And you can come in and create a new shoe. Put pearls on it, put fur, jean materials, LV, Gucci, anything you want to put on your shoes, you can put that on your shoes.
This is so fun. You know, it's the reason for the season and everybody's looking for something new to do.
No, for sure.
Date night, you want to grab the friends, you want to grab the girls. You could do tufting, get you a new rug, something special or significant. Oh, this is perfect. So the grand opening is tomorrow. Here's the information on your screen so that you can attend. April 4th at 2 p.m. That's the location. And it's their grand opening, so make sure you show them some support. We want to make sure that our local businesses feel our love and we keep them open. So make sure that you go to dripteamprints.com for more information. Thanks so much for coming, Terrence.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yes, okay, I'm gonna go back to tufting. Let me see, I'm gonna do one more line here. Here we go. Oh, snap, I didn't mess it up.
There you go.
Oh. We need a new rug. We're gonna try that one again. That's gonna do it for the Best of Studio STL. Make sure that you give us a like and follow on social media. We'll be right back here next week. I'm your host, Brittany K. Have a good day.